Yo, what's good, YouTube? It's your boy Thtman.x, and as you see, I'm back with another reaction video. And today we're reacting to the pondering male epidemic. Personally, I don't know what epidemic he's talking about. I feel like it's a lot of epidemics currently going on at this current state of time. You like my wordplay? I've been reading books. I feel highly educated. I just had some pizza breakfast. I feel energized. But we ain't gonna speak too much. We're gonna see what pondering male epidemic that's going on at this current moment by Jesus Christ is King. Don't forget that. Build your relationship with him. Not every day is promised, but and everything of this world is very temporary. Everything of this world is really not good, but will last forever, and what truly has meaning and what truly has a great purpose is a relationship with Jesus Christ. It changed my life, and it could change yours. You could go back and watch old videos and see how it was. Yeah, man. He saved me. For real. Like, comment, subscribe, to all the good stuff. Christ is King.
Boys want to get to know you. Men want to know what your Cash App and Zelle is. Know the difference, ladies, when one is speaking to you. It's quite simple.
Alright, man. I'm about to end the video off rip. Okay. Yeah, man. Oh, yeah. Gonna be a long video, man. It's gonna be a long. How long this is? 24. Alright, man. Okay. That's not true.
App and Zelle is. Know the difference, ladies, when one is speaking to you. It's quite simple. When you first meet a woman, you should be spending money. I don't want to hear your fucking excuse why you don't. If you cannot send Zelle, pay for her nails to get done and hair done before a first date, or pay for some Shein items or Fashion Nova, you should not be fucking dating. Two things a woman want to hear: her Cash App and Zelle, and what's her full name and birthday. Book her a trip. If you,
I don't think he's being for real. I think this is a plan. I see through it. I see through this. No, I don't think that he really thinks like I see through this. He has a plan. He's trying to get certain girls in his DMs. I see the plan, brother. I see the plan, brother. You can't fool me, brother. I see it. No way you think like this. I know what you're trying to do.
really want her, do something different. Stop asking her to the movies, at the dinner. She can drive there herself. Do something no one else is asking her for. Take her on fucking vacation, you cheap, broke bastard.
Damn, I gotta be down.
It sounds nice. It sounds great even. But that clown got exposed for abusing both of his baby mothers and not taking care of his kids. Roll the clip.
Oh, dude, what's those kids?
Got exposed for abusing both of his baby mothers and not taking care of his kids.
Damn.
And for anyone wondering, this is some of his work.
They're like Mike Tyson.
And for anyone wondering, this is some of his work.
You treated her. Oh my gosh, boy, you not fighting for a world title. Oh my gosh, what did she do? She going in on me for our ain't nothing baby dad who literally beat us both. Damn, both of them? That's the same girl? That's the same girl. Beat both of us. This is bad. It's the reason I finally left. Still getting ease. Come on, dog. Bro, why are you I don't get it. Why beat them?
You see, for the longest period now, there's been this cycle that's been reoccurring on the internet. A male influencer will get online and post some videos where he's hitting all the right notes.
Right.
He's saying all the right things.
Right.
Things that might be unrealistic. Things that most of the time are too good to be true. How do I put this? They're selling a fantasy.
That's what I said.
These con artists, these predators who prey on women's desperation are the most dangerous breed of animal. And yes, I'm calling them animals. The animal in question being a pander bear. They're panderers. Guys like Pastor Poppy Don. Yeah. They take the approach of appealing to a woman's desire for financial stability, a caretaker, someone who, when she's with, money isn't a problem. Matter of fact, this dream guy goes out of his way to spend his money on her, buying her lavish gifts, booking trips, allowing her to experience these luxury experiences.
I'm saying he putting up a front.
Brief intermission, y'all. I got an opportunity for you. If you've ever wished that paid features, and one of the main ones lets you act.
Shout out YouTube Premium.
More on top of their finances. This
archetype,
this genre of pander bear usually sounds a little something like this.
Pampering my woman is a requirement. 150,000 per child when she gives birth, 150,000 every year after that into the
Bro,
child.
did I just watch a girl give birth on YouTube, bro? I ain't gonna lie, gang. I feel like there has to be boundaries, bro.
That's 18.
I literally just ate, bro. I literally just ate, bro.
Her hair done once a week, nails done once a week, makeup done whenever she wants to, shopping sprees around the world, anywhere she wants to shop at and buy whatever she wants. Her finances is not maintained. She's not allowed to pay for any bills, open any doors, or take out any trash.
But bro, does she love you personally, bro? You doing all that, bro. All that is nice, bro. But does she personally love you, or does she love what you're doing for her? Cause all you're doing is just providing me, like, you know what I'm saying? Like, do y'all have a genuine relationship, gang? What does she do for you? Like, is there like, you know what I mean? Does she at least cook? Like, bro, you just, I guess, bro. Hey, bro, it's your relationship, gang. Do it, I guess, bro. But I guess, bro. Even when I get money to do all this, bro, I'm not doing that, gang. Another one.
And 50,000 just in case you want to splurge on me or something.
Oh, brother, just how performative can
I'm
you
actually
be?
very performative. Why are you recording it, gang?
And look, I already know what some of you guys are thinking. Some of the stuff he's saying doesn't sound too crazy. If you truly are in love with your lady and you're a chivalrous man, these things will probably come naturally to you. But you see, the thing that makes this guy so distasteful is that he tries to shame regular men for not being ultra wealthy. He talks in a way that emasculates them.
How much money should a man have before he gets into a relationship?
At minimum, a man should have $300,000 in a savings account. But if you really want to step into the real leagues, when men are handling their business, you should have at least $1 million to $3 million in your savings account before you even entertain a woman.
So by this guy's logic, the average man should have
That's not true, guys. That's not true, man.
multiple.
Find your wife. Sometimes you might even find her while not even looking for her. But man, don't. I even have that problem. It's like I ain't gonna lie. I be thinking like, man, I got to get some money before I even think about a girl, man. But you know, I believe that you should have some money before you get in a relationship, because they relationships are expensive and stuff. But like, you ain't gotta be the richest man in the world to love your girl. And even if you meet your girl while y'all dead, bro, if she stay with you through it, and you got God in the center of the relationship, bro, it's gonna last, bro. You know what I'm saying? Find you a Christ-led girl. She shouldn't even care about all that stuff, bro. You know what I mean, bro? You ain't got
6 figures saved.
It's very misleading.
And then if we really want to meet his standard, if we really want to be real men, we gotta have multiple millions of dollars saved up. Do you know how doomed society would be if we all operated under this logic? Because the average man doesn't even start making 6 figures a year until like their late 20s, early to mid 30s. And then you want to talk about
nobody
men
will
being
be married.
millionaires? The average man doesn't start touching that type of wealth until their late 30s, early to mid 40s and above. And we're not even considering things like inflation. $1 million a couple of decades ago isn't $1 million today. Like, depending on where you live, $1 million will definitely not afford you anything fancy. And this genius somehow wants to make the argument that we shouldn't even entertain women until we have that type of money. And I think the one clip that cemented in my mind that this guy is definitely a panderer, he's a pander bear, is this clip.
Date them all and make the best provider win. And the only men that have a problem with this are the manipulators, the narcissists, the compulsive liars, the men that want you to provide for them. And to the women that say, well, I can't juggle 5 men at a time. You are dealing with a complete narcissist. This man had 5 different personalities. Every day you woke up, you see a different version of this man.
I don't think he had a father figure. You know what I mean? You know, I didn't want to say it, but like, he probably did not have a dad. You know what I mean? I feel like he was probably raised around more femininity. You know what I mean? I feel like he was raised more with non-masculine energy. You know what I mean? I feel like, you know what I mean? Like, you know what I mean? He probably he ain't have a dad. He ain't have a dad. He ain't have a dad. He didn't have a dad. This is why you need a dad. Having a father is so important. Don't be like him, man.
You can
Don't be
get
like
a
him,
different
bro.
man every day of the week. They every single one of them and made the best provider win.
If this isn't sweet
Not even all men that don't even have dads are like this, bro. I don't know who he was raised by.
talk, pander talk, telling women what they want to hear type of talk, I don't know what is. Because look, I can respect someone who dishes it out to both genders equally. But when it's so obvious that you're trying to gain favoritism from one gender, your intentions become clear as day. And look, I already know what some of you guys might be thinking. This is all internet BS. There's no way anyone would actually buy into this sort of thinking. Well, ladies and gentlemen, you'd be absolutely wrong. You see, all a guy has to do is get online and make this sort of video.
Y'all know it's niggas out here really buying girls food, paying girls rent. Real deal. Paying for girls beauty maintenance. Real deal. Like, real deal. I'm niggas. They legendary.
And then you'll have women in the comments eating it up. May your money flow like a river. Hi, king, you good? You ate today? The only type I date. I know some soldiers in here, they want to spend that on me. His inbox has to be going crazy right now. Yeah, I'm never settling till I find the one. My sugar pop is all the way in Canada sending me money. They're literally eating this shit up. And you see,
that's what I'm saying. And these people like this never find true love, because you're never going to get a girl that truly loves you. They're just going to love what you do for them, bro. You're going to be lonely. You're not going to actually be happy, bro. Like, your relationship's always going to suck. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, I mean, bro, you just known as the trick. You're just known as the one that gets the bags. That just buys the bags and takes her out on a date. Like, bro, you're not going to try to find out true love. They look at you as a loser. And they probably, you doing all this for some coochie, you're probably barely going to hit. They're probably not going to let you hit. Sex before marriage is bad. But these people probably are in the world anyway. And then they're probably doing it for the coochie. You're not even going to get it. It's going to be somebody that's probably broke. They're probably broke in the hood that you despise. Is probably taking her down.
these panda bears don't just come leading with money. They also have other tricks. There's other archetypes. There's other categories of panda bears. Not all of them sell this financial fantasy. Some of them use enticing words. For example, like Medusa's judgment. His whole thing was painting men out to be these evil beings that were just irredeemable. And I genuinely feel like with him, he targeted a very specific audience. Women who were probably leaning towards being misandrous. Because no one besides a misandrist or a woman who's been severely traumatized.
Oh, what's misandrous? Hold up, I gotta look that up first. Let me look up what misandrous is. Hold up. I'm sorry, hold up. Misandrous is a person, most typically a woman, who harbors a deep, secret hatred, dislike, judgment against men. Wow. Why would you ever be a misandrous? Don't be a misandrous, man. I feel like both genders need each other. Both genders need each other equally. Don't be a misandrous, or don't be a...
subscribe to an idea like this.
If you was to ask a man if he would rather be in the woods with the woman or with the bear, he gonna say a woman every single time. And do you know why a man is gonna say a woman every single time? He got free reign.
And the reason why that clip looks so tacky.
What?
A woman every single time. Say a woman every single. If he would rather be in the woods with the woman or with the bear, he gonna say a woman every single time. And do you know why a man is gonna say a woman every single time? He got free reign
to sexually assault her and do whatever he wants. And then you got 900. You got 808. You wouldn't rather want to be with a human rather than a bear? That bear could kill me. That bear could eat me. That bear's 10 times stronger than me. I can't even talk to that bear. I can't even dance with the bear. With a female, I could talk to her. We could eat. We could communicate. We could play video games. We could probably play some games, tic-tac-toe in the woods. Like, you know what I mean? I could socialize. Why does it always, what are you talking about? And then I have a higher chance of not being killed.
free
And
reign.
the reason why that clip looks so tacky is because I literally had to combine 2 videos from other people's stitches because all his original content was deleted. He was banned from the TikTok platform.
Good.
But back to the clip though. This guy really tried to make the point that the most important reason, the number 1 reason why a man would choose to be with a woman in a forest instead of a bear is because he wants to essay her. Not because, you know, the bear is a wild animal that has
Right.
claws and fangs and weighs several hundreds of pounds. A literal killing machine. But all that aside, it also says so much about his audience that he thinks he could post something like this and his audience will buy it. Like, I'm genuinely concerned about the survival skills of the women who tuned into him, believed the things he said, and didn't see any red flags. Because a lot of times when a guy just seems too perfect, when he has all the right answers, that's the guy you should watch out for the most, because that means he has a perfect read on you. That means he understands your psychology. He
It's
understands how a
performative.
woman's mind thinks and functions. And that's exactly what puts him in an optimal position to manipulate you. And you know, luckily he got exposed because his ex-girlfriend got online and did a 3-part series exposing him.
I was about to say, bro, they all be faking, bro. Like, it's so performative.
Into my room and he's holding my roommate's 3 kitchen knives, large kitchen. He's saying someone is going to, you know what, tonight. Someone's gonna tonight. And by the time it takes me to get to my balcony to try to unlock my balcony door, then unlock my screen door, he already has me by my shirt, pulling me back into my apartment, choking me because he's grabbing so hard on my
Bomba
shirt.
clad.
I'm asking him, please let me go. Please get off of me. He's refusing.
And the crazy thing is, even after being
Did all
exposed,
that.
the manipulation didn't stop. Dude literally tried to sit here and frame it like, oh, this is a thing I used to do in the past. Yes, I was a demon, a horrible person.
So he was
but
talking
that
about
in
himself.
The far past, you know, 3 years ago. I'm not that person anymore.
I am admitting to being abusive. 2-3 years ago, I dealt with a woman who lived in Seattle. She just came out with a video saying that I was verbally, mentally, and emotionally abusive. She is telling the truth. She is 100% accurate. Everything she is telling is 100% true. I have been an absolutely terrible man. No, this is not about she spilled the tea.
You get on here and bash bad men unprovoked, and we never heard about you until she said something. So you are sorry for real, or sorry she's spilling the tea?
I am happy that she is sharing her negative experiences about me. I want her to. I have been a very, very, very extremely demonic and terrible man in my past.
Bro really thought that acting happy that he got exposed was gonna somehow help his case. Like, no,
Right.
nigga, you got exposed and you're trying to do damage control. And the next panda bear on this list might be an even bigger clown. We got a guy by the name of Derek Jackson who uses his looks and enticing words to captivate women.
This is my
Literally
first time
selling them
seeing
the
these human
fantasy of
beings.
This perfect husband.
Look, sis, don't let no man convince you that by you holding him accountable for his actions, you're bringing stress and drama and being negative. If he was not ready for the responsibility of loving you correctly, he should have never signed up for it. You didn't make him hop in your DMs or stop you from what you was doing and ask you.
And let's take a quick look at the comments.
I hope he's married.
Amen, amen, amen. Exactly what I need to hear. Put this on his motherfucking damn For You page now.
And no man plays the victim better than the one who caused the damage. He'll dysregulate your central nervous system and then claim you always disturbing his peace.
Bro, I hope you know, like, bro, it's not always the man, bro. It goes both sides, bro. I don't know why people go over here and just attack specific genders, bro. Like, both sides of the fence, bro. Everybody is people like this with every gender, every race. You know what I'm saying? Like, bro, I don't know, gang.
Some of y'all ain't gonna like this, but ghosting a girl who did nothing to deserve it is emotional abuse.
Same
Yo,
thing.
the sad music in the background is killing me, bro.
Never underestimate how fast a woman will cut you off for making her feel like she's begging for your love.
I'm convinced bro literally works out to get a pump before he makes his videos, bro. I genuinely would not be surprised if he does that.
Her anger ain't even anger. It's built up hurt. Because women don't just wake up angry.
Brother.
They slowly drown in ignored feelings until that emotion erupts.
And then we got these hurt women in the comments trauma dumping. Then they call us toxic after taking us for granted. That line about ruining my mental health to stay a little longer hit me hard.
But when you look at this, bro, it's all aunties. Like these are all aunties and great grandmas, bro. Like he's doing this for a specific niche, like very specific group. Like look at Mimi in the age, and she ain't a day under 60. Mimi and Diana, and that's somebody's mom right there. she's definitely, you know what I'm saying? Like, this is for the older ladies. Like, I don't think no young people are looking at this and like agreeing with this, bro.
Exactly. Yo, whose grandma is this?
That's what I'm saying, bro.
He did everything he promised he wouldn't. Another grandma. The moment she becomes silent after all the time
she's like
43. Angry, that's the moment when she is done and ready to let it go. And here's the kicker. This guy literally cheated on his wife. You cannot make this shit up, bro. Talk about right message, wrong messenger.
Okay, so part of the recovery process where we were in the program for infidelity and all that is discovery. And in discovery, it's like we've trickled out a lot of information. Now it's time to go to level 0, ground zero, they call it. And so he had to make a list of women, so everything that he could recollect, and there was nearly 100 women on there.
I genuinely don't know when women are gonna learn that these pander bears, these guys who are selling these fake fantasies,
I don't even know 100 people.
Enticing words will 99% of the time just be frauds. I think nowadays women are so caught up in this idea of finding a man.
Well, he is like 48,
financial
so
future,
that makes sense.
of finding a provider, that they would actually buy into this type of delusion. They want to believe so bad that this ultra wealthy man that has life figured out, that's perfectly chivalrous, is a provider, protector, is just gonna magically choose them out of the bunch and only have eyes for them because somehow they're so special and different from the hundreds of thousands of other beautiful women. I'm sorry to break it to you, but that's not how things work most of the time. And if you grew up a Disney kid, that's basically the Sophia the First, Cinderella, fantasy fairy tale storyline. But that's the thing. It's a fairy tale fantasy, meaning the shit is so unlikely to happen that it's fantastical. And for anyone wondering, fantastical literally means imaginative, remote from reality. And look, again, there's nothing wrong with having high aspirations, but this sort of mindset becomes harmful, becomes a detriment when you have young women thinking like this and upholding this sort of standard for themselves.
It's sad,
bro. How much you gotta
make for you to take them serious? How much a month?
Over 6 figures.
I was just about to say, yeah, she's high maintenance, y'all. So
I'll do over 6 figures a month. I'm taking a shot at that.
Unfortunately, a lot of young ladies look up to these bird brains and have this sort of mindset. A man has to make at least $100,000 a month to be taken seriously, just to be taken seriously. And look, I'm not trying to poop on anyone's dream of finding this print.
One day. One day. It's gonna happen one day, bro. God is good. You know what I'm saying? One day.
This charming, ultra wealthy, handsome guy who's gonna, just come in and swoop this random pretty girl and change her life.
But when that one day happen, I'm not getting those type girls. Dead homies. Boom, bro, I'm not.
Take care of all her needs, but I genuinely want y'all to be realistic. If we really sat down and thought about it, most guys these girls age, because they seem to be in their teens, maybe early 20s, will not have that type of money. So automatically, by process of elimination, the type of guys that these girls will be dealing with will probably be significantly older men. That's how we got situations like rapper Boston Richie literally grooming a girl who was underage at the time, Tatiana Chanel.
You were dating like an 18-year-old chick, right?
Yeah.
You guys broke up?
Yeah.
Okay. What was the big deal? You're a kid. You're like 23 years old, right?
Nah.
How old are you?
I don't know. It really wasn't no big deal. It's just motherfuckers.
But people were like making a big deal that you're dating an 18-year-old?
Yeah.
I asked him his age.
But how old are you?
27.
I mean, Tiger. Hey man, I tell you what Tiger was doing. Tiger was Tiger for real. Kylie Jenner when she was a guy.
And you know it's bad when his only response is to bring up Tyga and Kylie Jenner. He really said, yeah, your situation is bad, but at least it wasn't as bad as this one.
Could you say any lesson you learned from dating someone that young? Like maybe they're just not like, stay away? It didn't work out, obviously.
I don't know, man. I don't really know. I just do, me personally, like whatever I like doing, whatever I feel like doing, I do it. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, I don't really learn lessons from situations, right?
And mind you, this was public information, but at the time, because he was minor things and he was...
I'm about to say, wasn't bruh like getting... No, that's not my place to speak on, bro. You know, whatever you do in the bedroom, man, it's what you do, gang. Man. And I heard that he was talking to her when she was way younger, though.
Giving her so much money, her and other bird-brain girls were literally supporting the relationship. To this day, there are still women who are applauding her behavior. They're talking about she got 3 businesses, 2 luxury cars, her rent paid for the next year, and hella wires and bags, plus she had a plan and she executed. Mama raised her right. This is the only comment I agree with. That's low-key such a miserable way to live though. Like you put yourself through all them years and things for materials. And this seems to be her present state after that whole situation wrapped up.
Like 2.5 years. No, I don't know how you did that hard time, baby. I can't pass 2.5.
Like, I don't even think I made it past 2.5, but like I said, I was just there.
When you have a plan, you execute that. You was looking like,
I was just
Christina,
there.
Christina,
I was
born.
just there.
What kept you in that relationship then?
I was putting your chain. I put guests around your neck. I'ma be me every chain. What the fuck are you talking about?
And look, you literally cannot make this shit up. Even
Sad.
after all these things came out about Boston Richie, him being a PDF, him being a rat, to this day, you go to his comments, there are women in there who are begging to be chosen. I need a Boston, hold the DV though. Y'all not tricking like Boston. Love me some Boston Richie because baby, can you help me? Oh my God, I love me a trip.
I think this was before the get here nows, you know what I mean? But I think I ain't gonna lie, girls don't care, gang. As long as you got a bag, bro, you could do whatever, gang. You could beat your mom up and treat her like a WWE match. If you got money, bro, you willing to spend it on girls, gang, they not gonna care, bro. They really not, bro. They
hey,
not.
I'm Miss Need Things Paid For. And honestly, I'm not surprised that this sort of pandering loser who leads with his pockets would hit on younger girls. Because a lot of times, that's the only option they have.
Right.
Because when they get in front of a real woman with her head on straight, these little tricks, these superficial materialistic gestures, they don't amount to much. And they can't use them to control these women. So they easily get exposed for what they truly are. Losers. You know the thing I love about the internet? I don't just gotta explain this to you guys. There's almost always an example already up online. So if you're not already informed about it, there's this YouTube dating show where people pop the balloon, if they're not interested in an individual. The host asks some questions, and then if the person answers in a way that doesn't please the contestant, then they have the option to go up to that person and pop their balloon. Roll the clip.
Pop the balloon is hilarious.
First thing I'm gonna do, pardon my voice, man. First thing I'm gonna do, I'm gonna take you shopping for something to wear. I'm gonna get your hair done, get your nails done, pick you up in my double R. Probably got 1,000 roses in the Rolls Royce.
All I'm saying is, bro, like, if you gotta leave with your pockets in order to get a girl, I'm about to say, like I said, bro, I ain't the richest man in the world, but I ain't broke. But I already know, bro, like, I'm not leading with my pocket. Even when I have a good amount of money, bro, to where I could just be free, I'm not going to, like, leading with your pockets, bro. Like, what type of man is you, bro? You know what I mean? Like, why do you got to lead with your pockets to get a girl, gang? I feel like you should be yourself, bro, and then all this stuff will, you know what I'm saying, will come, gang. Like, but to get a girl, like, to lead with your pockets first, like, you're already giving her attention. Like, I'm going to use this dude for money, gang. Like, she's never gonna want you personally, and you just like, what the hell, bro? Like, it's childish, bro. Grow up, gang.
After that, I mean, shit, we gonna just go with the day. You know what I'm saying? Nah, for real. So we gonna just go with the day. That's if we in the city. If we not taking no trip, like I said, I'm gonna pick you up, double R, roses, all that, the whole thing. You done got your hair done, nails done, you dressed to impress, whatever. We both looking good. We gonna go out to eat, fine dining. We might go to a club. Like that. I think that's a perfect date.
Okay. You know who balloons you gonna pop already?
Off rip, like.
Okay. Why did you have your balloon unpop?
I was really just being entertaining for real.
Okay. So.
I'm just keeping it real.
Why were you going to pop his balloon?
Just because it was like the stuff he mentioned, like the necessity. I mean, the need to like mention like the brands, cars, and stuff like that. It's not really necessary to get a woman or to give me a fit for that matter. You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm more laid back than that.
You said if it's my girl and we're in a relationship.
That's fine, but it's like you could have said, I'm gonna pick you up, like, oh, I'm gonna pick you up in this, or not. It's a cop, right?
I'm gonna keep it real.
I see that's your style. You look pretty flashy, like that's your style, probably.
It's cool. I'm just saying, I wouldn't have dated you anyway. I'm just, because you got the makeup on your shirt.
Yeah.
And you got like lipstick on your teeth.
Mm-hmm.
And it's like you got like a blood clot in your eye.
Yeah.
So I'm
a barber.
No, I got in my eye. I'm not trying to be funny.
It's just like
I was just paying attention.
You saying things that don't add up to nothing else.
That's what I'm saying. No, like, bro, you childish. I was like, you too grown, bro. Bro, I wasn't even like this at 14, bro. Like, it's crazy, bro. Like how immature people really are. Where like I think it's like it might be true. Like some people frontal lobes don't grow until like they like 38. Ain't that the number? Like 30? I don't. Oh my gosh, bro. Like damn, bro. Grow up, cause.
Hold on, wait a minute. Let her come back. You said it's giving what?
Fugazi.
You see how when women don't fall for their material possessions, they don't have any answer.
I'm about to say you don't have
their
like
whole
what are you as a
personality is their
man
wallet.
outside
No
of your
substance,
money, bro?
No personality, just surface level and extremely.
And this is why
superficial.
people in they selves like when they get happy, but like you know what I'm saying, they don't find no identity outside of their money. Like people make money their identity, and you're never gonna be happy. And that's why you don't. That's why they do what they do to themselves. Find your identity in Christ.
These guys are used to what you would call pay to play. The women they're used to dealing with live their life and operate like glorified sex workers. They're used to women whose thought process is, if you can't pay for anything, you can't gain access to my time. And I think this next clip best explains the detriment of dealing with these men who are wallet first, everything else later. Now the clip is long, but I genuinely could not have explained it better than Auntie did.
It is dangerous to teach young women, especially young women under the age of 28, to be asking men for money, to require and expect money from men. It puts these young women in precarious situations. Most young women have not developed enough life experience, wisdom. The frontal lobe is not even developed. And so these attitudes I see a lot of older women espouse around men should give you money. Your existence, your beauty is value enough for that man to pay you. If he's not giving you money, then what's his use? That's problematic to teach the young girls, because most young girls do not have the experience to navigate men who are using money to manipulate them, who are using money to access their bodies. Because that's what this comes down to. Let's just keep it very frank.
Right.
Okay? If you're not getting married, that man is trying to access your body. It's just sexual attraction and it's gratification.
Right.
The reason why he's taking you to that restaurant, the reason why he's paying for your shoes
He's trying to
is to access your body.
Right.
Period. It always leads back to him accessing your body. And even if you do get married, you've just become a woman who signed a contract where now he is expecting your body. And if you're religious, you might well believe mistakenly it is by God's design and it is your wifely duty to give your body and not deny your husband. So either way you dice this, it's about getting access to your body. And I feel very strongly, whenever I talk about the fact that women should not be relying on men for money, you should not be asking men for money. I think you missed the point here, that I am often thinking about the young woman. Because I'm sorry, I will say it again. I do not believe that every woman who receives money just because the man is not doing something in exchange. And if you are a woman
my bad.
who's managed to
Auntie
master
said
that kind of interaction with men, I'm pretty sure
Had
you're
to
not a
think of something.
22-year-old. And that still comes with risks. When you teach young women to be able to call another young man, because this is the other thing, are they calling a 22-year-old boy and saying, give me $5,000 or pay for my hair? Because if they are, that's not a good practice. It's not something we should be encouraging. And I think 22-year-old young men shouldn't be doing that either.
I might say it would be a
They
loser.
shouldn't be paying for girls' rent. For what?
Right.
They're young people. What they're doing? Going to the cinema, going on a date. This is not serious relationships anyway.
Right.
So why should a young man be giving that kind of money to go on a date with a young woman? Let them go and have popcorn at the cinema. Keep it simple.
Hey, nigga, go get some grapes. I'm gonna give you. Take 10. Go buy some grapes. Go get some fruit snacks. We young, man. Go buy some Go-Gurt. I mean, I like her, man. I like Auntie.
That's the stage of life they're at. So then who is this 22-year-old, 25-year-old woman actually asking for money from? Hard, cold cash. It tends to be older men. That comes with its problems. And most of these young girls do not have the life experience to navigate those situations and come out on top. They don't have the experience to navigate that situation and not give off their body unless they want to, or not feel like they have to, or they should. Even when the man is asking for that access, he's edging for that access to your body. Not all of these girls have the skills to not end up in those situations. This is why it's dangerous overall to assert that women asking men for money and expecting money in the dating stages in particular is a way of righting the wrongs of patriarchy. Not for every woman. You actually become more of a victim to misogyny, predatory behavior, and patriarchy. This is why we need to think about the day-to-day realities of these power dynamics that exist when women are looking at men and asking men for money just because you're beautiful. I'm sorry, if you're an older woman who's managed to crack this, fine, keep it to yourself. If you're a young woman, be very wary of taking that advice. Get your own money.
I agree. We should not be dependent.
Get your own money and interact with men on a level where you are a peer, where you have power and leverage because you've got your own money, and then you get to decide how much of yourself you give to that man or not.
Now, y'all can't tell me she didn't cook.
Nah,
well,
she
with that
cooked.
being said, though, if you made this far, I appreciate you for watching. Go ahead and like, comment, subscribe. Make sure you subscribe to my reaction channel, 40 Shams Live.
Solid video, bro. A solid video, bro. My final thoughts on this, bro. I just feel like, bro, we shouldn't be leading with money in general, bro. If you like, you should find your person, and that should be your person because that's your person, bro. It should not be because of their assets. You know what I'm saying? You should look at the heart of a person before you worry about the assets. You know what I mean, bro? Because it really be some really good men out there that really treat a girl right, but he probably just not where he at, or probably where he should be at the moment. You know what I'm saying? Like, he might just be down right now, and a lot of girls will, you know what I'm saying, look past him because he's not where he's going to be. But sometimes if you just stay with him and hold him down, then he could, you know what I mean? Then, you know what I mean, bro? But I don't know, man. But don't leave with your pockets, man. I'm about to say, you're so much more than just your net worth. You know what I'm saying? You're so much more than just $1, bro. Don't have your identity within a piece of paper. You are never going to be happy. You're never going to find true love. Find your identity in Christ. That's the most important thing, bro. And then all the other stuff, you know what I'm saying? Seek first the kingdom of God, and all other things should be added to you, bro. Don't find your identity in $1, bro. It don't matter if you have $1 million or $1 billion. If your identity is only in that dollar bill, bro, you are still nothing. You are nobody. Come on, man. Let's be better, man. And all these grown men that's thinking like this, bro, grow up, bro. I was more mature than you when I was 15, gang. Let's lock in, bro.